Welcome, welcome. Hey. Now, one thing is another. It's just like certain people, when they need you to feel some type of way, or not to ever like catch on to the like nonsense that they be doing. It's one of those situations where you have to tell people like, oh shit, I really taking. It's a federal person right now sitting there like their birthday or something that happened February 19th. Somebody could be born in 1948, 1955. 1958. Somebody like they sit here trying to figure out like what did they do, but this is also where I'm hearing they about to be singing a different tune. They want to sit here and give these people, certain things. So it was just like I'm not even nowhere near a Tyler Taylor, whatever, however the fuck you want to say his name, Tyler the Creator or whatever. But I was like, shit. Well, let me go look into them motherfucker. It seemed like that motherfucker get into a lot of shit, a lot. And because it says his name is Taylor Gregory Okoma. So this sound like that motherfucker like African, like straight Nigerian type shit. But that motherfucker is into that necromancy, he into that once certain people make a certain amount of type of money and stuff like that, they can get into that shit. And like I said, today, like my phone ain't really been, messed with too bad, but now it is. Cause I was like, damn, that motherfucker overheating. It ain't been overheating for a long ass time. And now that I don't have the casing on it, you can tell more or less, if it's heating or not. And then it was like earlier before, going to sleep or whatever. A political authority yeah, it's a political authority. Politics, okay? Politicians. These are people figures, okay? Trying to figure out where the feds at and all this other shit like that. So somebody is doing something. They about to face judgment anyway. I'm gonna get to the bottom of who exactly this is, but right now, you know what I'm saying? More or less, you can't get rid of them by anybody, but it's like from state to state, and those who like literally utilize this situation more often than not. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a controlled live, so I know they're gonna control it. It's probably gonna have under like 50 views because this is somebody like all that playing in somebody's face. That shit is just like dead. It's like defeating the fucking purpose of them even doing that shit. Like they look stupid as hell. Like how you figure it out? Like the longer you leave me to go ahead and just do what it is that I do, it ain't just like shit. You can put me away, shit. The longer that I'm to myself, the more I'm to myself, and like this in this type of situation, because it's like I ain't finna ever take myself out. Ain't shit you finna do to make me take my. Oh, we're gonna tell her that we did this. Well, we ain't gonna tell her we did this. We're gonna make it believe that her family did this. We're gonna give her this stuff, and then we could go ahead and just try to take advantage of the situation and take over because, their family's getting a little reckless and stuff like that. So we could convince her that we're helping her and we'll use it to our benefit. Like somebody got the bright idea like that, but it's just like I don't give a fuck. Long as them motherfuckers out my goddamn face. The rest of this shit is just more fucking, easier to handle in the situation. Cause shit, when you taught it inside the home, shit, everything else is a fucking cakewalk. Like, why would you be concerned? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, we'll use these type of doctors. Shit, all it takes is simple fucking research. Who was whose doctors? Cause shit, the only thing that I noticed is shit. Everybody like Kim K, and I was like the song. Like I pay more attention to the music about what the songs are saying and shit like that more or less allow you to know exactly what's going on. Hold on. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So more or less, you know exactly what's going on. So something very prominent. So like the artist that I was picking up on, more predominantly was like it's been lately like Neo, Chris Brown. Uh, Today I don't know where the fuck Taylor the Creator came from. I'm not a fan of that person's music or nothing like that. Cause that type of behavior right there is just not it. But the craziest shit about me picking up on Taylor the Creator, it led me to the information about Texas. And I was like, ain't no way in hell. But I was like, actually, when I went to go look at it, I was like, Perry Minton, his folks, he got folks that's out there in Oklahoma. But his folks is like real heavy in like Chickasaw, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and shit like that. And somebody was like, "How you even know that?" Like somebody freaked out because I said it. Like Perry Minton from Austin, Texas, right? And he has firms. He got them in Austin, Texas. He got it in Houston, and he got it in Dallas. Which and then Houston, Austin, Dallas are his top three locations where he has like his law firms and practices. Now, when it comes to it, Perry Minton comes from a long ass line, and if you don't know what it is, because he was just the original one that did the diversity when it came to the firm. Because other than that, let me tell you something, the Mittens, you know what I'm saying? They into some shit. And if people really knew what they was into, you would be like, hi, baby. And then I'm sitting there looking at like, it shows you in the firms of who the people they have in in their firms and working for them. And these will be motherfuckers purification protection from impious fake religious people. That's why it's called religious sediment. Fake religious people, impious, okay, irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Folks, because they be quick. I'm a Christian and I go to church, yeah, but you the fakest motherfucker around there, motherfucker. Yeah. If you over here messing with motherfucker in the music industry, we already know off the rip, you over here trying to protect certain shit. And then it was just like as I was sleeping, I was remember stuff from Miss Deb's daycare. Now, Miss Deb daycare, I guess I was the favorite child that people would pay for at that time. Like I said, the group Silk. If we talk about the group Silk, and I tell y'all about some of the music artists over there. Okay, H Town. If they that shit that the twin brother, he ain't take himself out for no reason. Emotions take you home. Like some people be sitting there like, oh, that man he didn't take himself out for no reason. He just couldn't deal with the fucking fact of certain situations that was going on. And they used to love to do those shows unsung and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? I could see if it wasn't something that I did ever experience personally for myself. It's crazy because in Oklahoma, more often than not, and especially after Oklahoma bombing, and we would go into, foster care or go into the system, especially when these people would try to like get the cops off their radar. I was one of those kids whenever they was trying to get the cops off their radar. If I wasn't with Carla, I would be with Georgetta. And then it was a time where I couldn't be with neither one of them because with Georgetta, that's when they was trying to do something with Papa Phillip and stuff like that. And she was working with, that's when she got hard on that rock because at first it was just weed. But then she got onto that stuff, whatever, like Philip left, I want to say, because that's where I'm thinking of like, it was around the time like 90s and stuff like that, because Carla left herself to go to California. And with that type of situation, it was just like it's a lot of shit I fucking remember. I was like, damn, Shreddy, you was in that cellar. But they used the daycares back in the day. Back in the day, the daycares were cover ups, but you would have to know which daycares had like the bigger like shelters. Like it's underground shit. And if some people seen some of that shit underground, y'all be like, I'm talking about it would have some people's stomach sick. Like Deb's daycare, Miss Deborah, she did take decent care of me, but it wasn't like I wasn't no kid that wasn't, part of it. Like I said, you will know more or less about who's around you by how they move, how they talk, their behavior, how either passive aggressive or how aggressive. Because they're not ever fucking assertive. Ever. They're gonna be trying to the stupid part of it is trying to pretend like they don't either see you or like fake listening to you. Like I got so accustomed to what fake listening is to a point where it was just like, Shreddy, you know what? And somebody gonna be like, oh, you vengeful bitch. It's like, ain't no fucking vengeful bitch. You should have never fucking took advantage of no situation and thought you was gonna get away with it. Shit, opportunity tends to fucking show itself right on motherfucking time where people fit that, be feeling like, oh, I can get away with this. Oh, we big bad. Okay, everybody big bad until the real motherfuckers come in. Then it's like, oh, well, we gonna sit here and do that. No, we ain't gonna do not a motherfucking thing. Because the shit that I'm gonna go ahead and make sure you gonna feel exactly what the fuck I feel in the worst way. That's where they be like, oh, she's evil. She got a mental issue. Clearly, if I had a mental issue, using particular words that I say, knowing that certain things that I know, ain't no fucking way you finna convince any fucking person no other way. Unless, not even then trying to use artificial intelligence, because some people are starting to catch on like, oh, the GPT. If that motherfucker got chat GPT on their goddamn phone, or they be talking about that chat GPT, right there, baby, you know that's a sold motherfucking person. You know they sold. You know that they gonna be sitting there lying. All they know how to do is fucking lie. They lazy than a motherfucker. They don't know how to use their brain. Then the biggest part of it is if you see an influx, if I'm a governor or a mayor or something like that, or shit, let me be the fucking president, and I see is an influx in your state of immigration while I'm trying to push immigration type of laws, motherfucker, your ass is in some criminal ass shit. And depending on what type of immigration, you mean to tell me you don't know how to like. As any politician and anybody in a political position, you mean to tell me you don't know how to utilize eugenics? You mean to tell me you don't know how to do the actual psychological examination, not the bullshit stuff that you're trying to use at customs or TSA? Because them motherfuckers be just as corrupt as the motherfucking police or anything else, okay? Like they be looking for a free lick, like, oh, they got cocaine shit, motherfuckers, depending on it over here. You already know how they go. There is a Virgo politician. There is a medical politician that somebody that could be paying. In my instance, Johnny is a Virgo. James Henry Taylor is a fucking Virgo. So on top of that, Ron DeSantis is a fucking Virgo. You see what I'm saying? And then it's just like, all right, well, who would allow this to go on? Okay, that means the governor would have to have the pull on this. The mayor can only do so much. But the governor will have to have pull on this shit. But the biggest part of it is, if you sit here watching, you as hard as you watching me, you mean to tell me you don't know who stole somebody fucking money? You mean to tell me y'all ain't been able to figure out who this person from the postal office is? You mean to tell me you don't see not one little bit that this girl's fucking family, and then the motherfucking people from Graceville, Florida, you don't see them doing nothing? That should be fucking funny to me. And if I can sit there and point out everything that they doing from A to Z, down to the jobs of them texting, down to the jobs where they sitting in their goddamn cubicles or in the office having these quote unquote meetings, you mean to tell me y'all don't know how to tap into them teams? Y'all don't know how to tap into them using WhatsApp, Telegram, WeChat? Shit, it's even fucking elaborate. What's that new clothing where they talk about it secondhand clothes? If you don't know anything better about nothing, taking secondhand clothes from somebody who got particular energy, you fucking your life up, right? What's it called? Whatnot? Where before it used to be offer up. Today I was like, shit, should we go look at the stock market real quick? And as I pull up the stock market, it shows me public storage. I was like, okay, well, what would cause their storage, those days to go up? So I was just like, man, fuck it, let's go ahead and do some due diligence. But first, let me show you the due diligence of. I was like, now if ain't nobody know nothing about her, right? Her specialization, criminal law, cases of those handled bases with DUI, drug possession, burglary, sexual assault, and murder. That's crazy work, right? You got Samuel Bassett. Now him, the reason being why I might not ever fucking remember name, but a face. Oh, that shit right there is certain things you just don't fucking forget. Especially as a kid, when you got essayed as a kid, it's certain faces you don't forget. If not, it's one of those where it's like, damn, Sharita, either it's him or it's, they are relatives to this person. So Samuel Bassett, this judge up here at the very top, Perry Mitten himself, that shit right there for a long ass time. Let me go ahead and throw you into some quick ass history. If you ever knew about the H-Town and the group Silk, there's a meeting in my bedroom. Yeah, there's two of those people out of that group that were into messing with underage strippers at that time. Okay? Then it's another group that we won't discuss, but their management team was into young girls as well. Kiddies, to be precise. So music productions. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like, God damn, we wouldn't know. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. I'm going to tell you this. The only group, it was like some other groups. It was some Mexican groups that were supposed to be performing as well at the Great Plantation Stadium at that time. But they was like, nah, I ain't into this. I want to say that they were actually the only ones that did not perform that night after they figured out what the hell was happening when we would meet up at the hotels. So they'll go select certain girls, or they'll felt the ones that they felt they had groomed enough, or was overdeveloped but still young in the mind and they can get away with stuff. And like I said, it usually used to be more often than not, you was either gonna get that Benadryl in that cup, or you know what I'm saying, someone would, if they got injury, they put fucking Vicodin in that shit, Xanax and shit like that into your cup. And more often than not, what do you think is happening to you? By the time you wake up, you're not gonna know. But before you go in there, it's like 20 minutes before they get ready to take you to go ahead and get assaulted, they're gonna have you drinking something. So it used to be to a point where you get weighed. If you wasn't getting weighed, they were sitting there measuring like, okay, they don't look like they weigh this much. And they would literally, as a young girl, you would get compared to grown ass women like, well shit, I pop these many fucking pills to do da 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 da, or I'll drink this type of stuff da 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 to do this. And that's how they would measure the girls to do certain things, right? But as I'm sitting there, it was just like a memory came up, which allowed me to know it's Hadley's, the Johnsons, the Looters, and then of course, Carla and the rest of them. And I'm sitting there like remembering, I was like, damn, this is a memory that I thought I fucking forgot. We was in Oklahoma. They had me in the POWs, but before then, Deb's daycare, which I want to say Miss Deborah was the Hadley's folks. And she had a daycare, but in her daycare was like in this wooded area. Like, well, before they built it up, it was a little bit wooded or whatever, but she had one of those, if you know anything about Oklahoma or Texas, it's tornado alley. So more often than not, people would have like certain cellars or those tornado shelters. And then, but under hers, it was more like, back in the day, some people were making those, what you call it, doom shelters. And I want to say it was like 10 of us. It might have been more, but I want to say 10 of us was more or less still up, right? And they would have the cameras down there recording. So meaning the older kids that I want to say, give or take, the older kids will be between 10. Some of them was like 8, because it depended on if they were overdeveloped or not. And some of them, some by the time I was 10, I was looking like I was fucking 16. But it'll be like those that was having that right there, and they would have, puberty would start growing hair or whatever. And what they would do would be like, it'll be in the Kool-Aid. The stuff would be in the Kool-Aid. So they would dress them up, put on makeup on them and stuff like that. But mind you, we're down in the cellar. Nobody can really see that. Nobody can hear anything or nothing like that unless you're just in close proximity. And the other little kids, they had like a divided wall on the inside. Like, we were separated, but it was like doors where you could get in there or, come in and come out. But it would be like, you got a door, like you coming down the hall, then you got a big ass door, but this big hall leads to go back up into the main building. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they'll go up into like the kitchen or, back into the daycare main area where people wouldn't know unless you was just like somebody, a ward of the state kids. But who they gonna tell? They ain't no trusted adult, because you only supposed to trust the daycare staff or whoever, the foster care people. But even then, you didn't even know. More often than not, some of them didn't even know if they was in foster care, because the shit be like, they been down there for so fucking long. So how would you know? And then it'll be like, you'll go through, and then it's like a middle section where you have the bathrooms. They had some of them, the bathrooms was set up, but some of them was set up to a point where like the pipelines. You can see the pipelines and shit like that. But it's still a bathroom back there where you can still use it or whatever. And more often than not, it'll be the kids that were still trying to potty train, because you basically potty training yourself. As long as you got up to go piss and shit, like, it didn't really fucking matter. Like, it was going to smell like piss and shit in there, motherfucker, but it was in there. Like, they got to get up and use the bathroom, and it was like, more often than not, the smaller kids were without Pampers. So you had no choice but to sit there as a kid. You watching other people like, well, shit, I don't want to sit here and sit in my own shit. So learning how to go into a bathroom to go piss and shit. So basically, we kids amongst kids trying to show each other like, hey, you gotta, clean your butt and stuff like that. So you're not sitting there like, damn, I'm itching, and stuff like that. Like, I'll make a joke, but shit, more often than not, shit, you laughing at the fucking pain of the real shit that some people really fucking experience. And it's like, shit, everybody ain't fit to look like what the hell they, went through, but that shit is a real fucking thing. I remember it was ABC's daycare, then it was Dad's daycare, ABC daycare, and then Graham's daycare. But hers was more, you know what I'm saying? She, every different one of them was more elaborate than another. You know what I'm saying? And then you had like, one was a black lady. The other one, I want to say the lady was from like Japan, Korea, or something like that, but she was biracial. Then it was another black one, and then I had the I want to say her name was Miss Tina or Christina or some shit like that, and then the German lady. But they were a lesbian couple that ran a daycare, and it was over there off of Bell Street. Okay. And I still remember this shit like yesterday, but it was just like, you could tell more or less who was going to be your assaultees. It got to a fucking point where you knew who your assaultees was. But when it started to come with the switch out, would be like, I'll be with them, right? Papa Phillip, before he left, I want to say like, because the movies I will be watching, because this is around the time when they started moving me. Georgetta, right before she got back on the rock again, or the cocaine, or whatever the fuck it is, Philip was like, you on that stuff again? Because he was very protective of making sure like nothing happened again. Then it'll be like, okay, well, what Sheila doing, what Carla was doing. This is around the time Carla had left to say she was going to the army, and they left to California. Because she was trying to get out of some gang shit, because they had got caught up with the shit that I'm talking about at the daycares. And then to keep like the family business going and stuff like that. And like, I remember we was with him, and he was like, where she's at? Like, I'm talking about, this man would literally lose his shit. Like, where is Rita at? Oh, I sent her back with Sheila. I wasn't with her. I was locked up over here at a fucking cellar. But unbeknownst to him, all he knows is you better fucking get her back, because it would be like he would leave. I wouldn't know where the state or where he would leave to, but he was military. And he'll get back. She ended up getting a job where I was at, and then I end up getting taken from over there. I don't know what happened to the lady. I bullshit you not. I don't know if that lady is gone or what. To this day, I do not know what happened. Cause however she ended up doing it, like they would play, like these motherfuckers would literally play like when they needed to get something back and get their money back, it would literally bore down to a point where, if you ask me personally, I feel like they was taking these motherfuckers' lives. No bullshit. They was, I really, like, deep in my core, even though it was like some of the unalivings I would witness, not all of them. But I would be either in the car or just waking up whenever they be finished, like either burying them, pulling them out, or the shit, beating their ass. It really didn't matter. But this was like an all-female one, and then they had certain dudes, like they would, the baby daddies that they knew that they could force them to submit. Like, they would go to the deeps of the cores, and it was not like I said, when it comes to a target, oh, trust and believe me. That's why when it was like, with my own family, I know how it fucking operates. So when it came down to me married to James Henry Taylor V and his family, shit, you got to know who's more diabolical than who. And his mama is nasty. Like, nigga, okay, if she can allow you to get away with your ass messing with young ass boys and doing the shit that you do, and utilizing certain females and dumb ass females. If you a female and you dumb enough to listen to a man and he can provoke you, or, well, not even provoke you. He can sit there and get into your motherfucking head to go do something towards another fucking woman. You're a weak woman. You are weak. And any man could convince you to go attack another fucking woman, and you going hard in the paint, and all it takes for him to sit there and say, da, 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 you're a weak ass fucking woman. I'm sorry. I'm not even fucking sorry for that. Like, who raised you? You're sad and you're miserable. And if a person can really like persuade you and convince you by using a Bible to say that, to justify attacking someone, stalking someone, trying to hurt someone, to like ridicule someone, motherfucker, make me Jesus then. Cause didn't they do that shit to Jesus? Like, no funny business. Jesus got ridiculed off of the fact that he was sitting here, to get to my Father, you must come to me, right? But however, they ridiculed that man. He coming through to heal people, help people, uplift them or whatever. He said amongst the prostitutes, he said amongst the thieves, the liars, the gossipers, or whatever. He knew he had to take a risk to go ahead and go where the hell he was going. Judas betrayed him for a small change of gold and a little bit of silver, a little bit of nothing. Shit, call me Black Jesus. Because you're not going to make me feel no type of way. Because if anything, I'm sitting here looking at, I'm like, shit, if we're going to be biblical and you're going to use church to justify you gathering up every single last one of these people, this allowed me to get, like, every single person going against me, and they sitting there talking about the Bible, you justifying assaulting, harassing, and talking about a person because what? Oh, they the devil. You don't feel you the devil when you sitting there talking bad about a person you don't know? Make logical sense. We're going to think real fucking logical, because somebody's sitting here like, you going to feel stupid in the fucking end, because it's like I said, somebody's going to keep doing some shit. I feel like if you sitting here feeling like you're going to get a seat next to the motherfucking president will take your ass out before he lose his position. I swear to God, it's somebody here right now in the state of Florida. You are an official and you're allowing some dumb motherfuckers, you putting your career on the line for motherfuckers like this. I call bullshit. But then at the same time, shit, I'm not surprised, because somebody feel like, oh yeah, we're going to use our enterprise, and I mean enterprise, incorporation, right? Y'all know what enterprise is, where you go get your car rentals, and now they got it as truck services, and you can go buy cars. Yeah. More often than not, that's a political based purchase, government funded program whenever they need to not use their actual cars to get found out whenever they stalking a person. More often than not, here we are in Florida. Florida's a mix of pot. But shit, I know what nationalities will get involved in the bullshit more often than not. Right now, if you are a Hispanic person and you getting involved in this bullshit, Ron DeSantis is not going to put his fucking career on the line. Because if you going to be stupid and he ain't sitting there saying, okay, go ahead and do this shit, he going to throw y'all asses under the bus. If it's going to be between him or y'all, he going to put y'all on the motherfucking bus. Including the motherfucking Fed who's working with this motherfucking female. I ain't no white female. So clearly there's a pale-skinned idiot. Either she white or she a fucking Hispanic female that I push on her motherfucking paperwork that she's white. And they're allowing this motherfucker to sit here and run ass fucking roll. Her birthday could be on the 19th. Or she done did this shit 19 times. Shit, if anything, shit, you want to run your shit like a tight shit. More often than not, yes, I get it. You can purchase and buy your own type of weapons if you want to. But the beauty of certain things to have a fucking real fucking organization, if you are a fucking Fed, you must register that motherfucking weapon. Because shit, anybody can shoot anything these days. But shit, if I stand my motherfucking ground and you arrest me for some shit for protecting myself over a fucking bitch that you allow to go rogue, don't arrest me. You better arrest this motherfucker because shit, the beauty in this situation is I don't have a car. You feel these are fucking people. Well, you don't see her face. Well, shit, you can't make me feel like a motherfucking mental case when I know how the fucking game goes. Don't try to be a fucking devil or try to pretend like you the fucking innocent motherfucker. You sit here playing the devil's work and you sit here, you knock on the devil's door hard enough, that motherfucker gonna open the door. This is also going to be a valuable lesson to a group of motherfucking people that are in political, governmental, state, Congress, Senate, police work, shit, even regular fucking civilians. It's just certain shit that you just don't do. Shit, you can hack the phone. Ain't shit on my motherfucking phone. What, you gonna sit there and watch me Google the shit about you? All I asked was for my fucking money, because every day that I gotta wait, everybody fucking around me that I ever had to grow up from, and I've been running from for my whole fucking life, every day counts. Every day that I gotta fucking wait for any fucking politician, because now it's political. Because trying to sit here and try to say that I'm a prostitute, I'll be damned. You gotta do a better one with that. The other quick part about that shit, it requires me to leave where the fuck I'm at to go do that shit. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. So the story and scenario that you hoping to go ahead and run based off of this is her mom. That bitch ain't no motherfucking mom, and she sure the fuck ain't mine. What features do you see that she and I have? And if she is my motherfucking mama, shit, nigga, who the daddy? Who the daddy? Because usually the child gonna take after the height of one or the other, and I don't match neither one of them. Her nose is pointed, mine is round. So somebody around this motherfucker, it ain't me gonna motherfucking lie, because I ain't got no reason to lie. That's why it'll make it so fucking easier for y'all to sit here and keep trying to bring somebody else to do this shit. Because shit, tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. But that lie, it always dies. A lie will fucking die. Because sitting here trying to say, I'm going to make her look like a mental patient. Look, motherfucker, you going to look more fucking mental while you sitting here. You hawking, like you hawking down a motherfucker. A person that ain't fucking relevant to me, I ain't finna be doing shit. I ain't finna jeopardize my church, my congregation, no nothing. These are fake ass motherfuckers that'll sit there and turn on and blast motherfucking music on the Sunday and pretend like, oh Lord, bitch, aren't you? Your church is all the way up there in fucking Davenport. What the fuck you doing over here in fucking Melbourne? You live all the way in motherfucking, the east side of fucking Orlando. What the fuck you doing over here in Melbourne? Oh, because the Lord ain't got your stupid ass over here. Do you got some motherfucking money for me? Oh, my bad. Y'all on Facebook. The beauty of algorithm and phone, when people are hacking you, more often than not, you can tell the difference between a man hacker and a female hacker. A female hacker, and especially if she real ignorant and she going goofy behind a dude or goofy behind that cootie cat. Because more often than not, you know what I'm saying, they worried about a man, because if they got to worry about the man because the bitch that they really want to be with is looking after this man, more often than not, Hispanic women tend to be more heavy on fucking Facebook. Black women tend to be real fucking heavy on Instagram. And then if they got particular jobs, if they ain't like Backpage or shit like that, or if they're a heavy OnlyFans user, or they are OnlyFans personnel, they are on fucking Twitter. And if they on Twitter and they got particular jobs, more often than not, they are swingers. Okay? Meaning they into that shit. They want to be the unicorn. They want to, you know, wear the costumes. They into that dominatrix. Any fucking person that's on Twitter, they into that shit. Would they tell you that? Hell no. Oh, our marriage is going real strong. Motherfucker, that shit only going strong because shit, every now and then, you know, you can invite little pretty kitty over there to come to the crib. Shit, more often than not, shit, your wife is with the shit. She into that dominatrix, gonna put this dog collar and this gag shit in your motherfucking mouth. And I'm gonna go ahead and let this man come in. The facts are the facts. Ain't no fucking secrets to that shit. And some people be sitting here just be feeling like, shit, I don't know who the fuck convinced you that I'm cool with this shit. Especially when you are a person that had to go through a lot of fucking shit. Like, motherfucker, everybody ain't cool with everything. And even if they are or whatever, shit, there's a healthy, safe way to do it. And that ain't got to jeopardize anybody's motherfucking career, anybody's fucking life. It ain't about being fucking discreet. It just is what the fuck it is. But at the same fucking time, I ain't got to be out loud with it. But shit, you know when another motherfucker is with it, when they with it, period. And if you ain't able to do that, well, I gotta kill this person off and I'm gonna use religion. Shit, it'd be more fucking church people out there in the motherfucking swinger parties more often than not. Cause they always say the sinner is out here doing shit in the street, but shit, the motherfuckers that the pastors and ministers, shit, we don't shit. When you in these streets, you think you paying attention to a pastor or a minister? All you know is the bitch cute. All you know, this nigga, he look like this. Shit, it'll be more fucking men pastor purchasing men and kids than anything. More often than not, the choir boys, the piano boys, the ones that do they fucking production. Is she a female minister, depending on what her sermons is based on or around? More often than not, I can tell you exactly who she licking down. And the show the fuck ain't her husband. Because if she's more the female minister and she more the predominant one, and you don't hear the husband really preaching or coming up with a sermon more often than not, that bitch is the masculine in that goddamn relationship. More often than not, she's the fucking mastermind. If some shit pop off or a scandal, that bitch is, not him. At that point, for me, I learned all the way back in 2007, when the motherfucker moving around like that, let me do my due diligence on the husband. Why your ass so quiet, sir? Shit, Pastor Paula White, bitch, I don't know what the fuck she thought she was about to run over here, but hey, shawty, you running off my energy. Y'all running off of those videos that y'all was watching. More often than not, y'all only had access to me due to Carla and Shannon. You see? But the videos that they recorded of me in Graceville, Florida, Brownsville, Florida, certain shit just get a little bit heavier. So I can see how easy it is for fucking people to misconstrue and be like, damn, she looks like she's a whore. She looks like, I ain't none of that shit, motherfucker. Should I play with you, talk to you all motherfucking day long? But motherfucker, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Shit, coochie is not for sale over here. You definitely ain't getting that shit for fucking free. Shit, half the fucking time motherfuckers feel that I am mean than a motherfucker. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm mean to the motherfucker. I listen, now, where it used to be like, hey, how you, like, okay. Right now, I don't give a fuck about even your motherfucking kids talking about some, hey, who the fuck your parents and where the fuck they at? And why the fuck they sending your fucking punk ass kids out here? If your motherfucking kids is teenagers and they want to try this shit, you better keep their ass at a motherfucking distance. Because when a person is nice, that's when they be feeling like, oh, we can do what it is that we're gonna do. We're gonna use this part of the video to incriminate her. You look stupid in a motherfucker. Because it's still required for you to sit in a person to talk to me and not the person who you trying to do that. Because using video shit, the beauty in this situation is how far y'all taking this shit. I feel like they arrest every single last motherfucking person, including churches, political figures, governors, mayors, whoever the fuck is involved in this, and you allowing these fuck ass people to do this shit. And the beauty of the same situation, I love indirect contact. That's my forte. Which one is more torturous? The motherfuckers feeling like they torturing you, but you're torturing them, releasing every single one of their secrets every day. And the same people that they trying to keep the secret, but they run their mouth too fucking much to certain people where they sitting there like, hold up. Damn. Ruth Ann did do some shit like that. I remember, but she said she didn't do that. Well, Ruth Ann, it seemed like shit that you used to do that you felt like nobody was going to remember that you said some shit and you did. It seemed like it's coming out over here at the same person that you telling them, come look at what she said. Come look it. Come hither. Come into the room. We can talk about any of you. You ain't got to believe in the shit, but the accuracy shit. For me alone, it'd be like, goddamn, now I got to look at your ass sideways. But don't be using no goddamn religion talking about, I'm going to pray for her. Bitch, go pray for your motherfucking self. Go pray that motherfucking homosexuality demon off of your ass while you sitting there trying to talk about homosexuals and you the biggest motherfucking homosexual in the goddamn church. Let's talk about it. Quit talking about pedophilia and you the biggest motherfucking pedophile in this bitch. You over here got a fucking wife at home. You still sitting there sleeping with your 16-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old daughter's fucking college friends. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, I can help you with immigration. She's so pretty. She's so exotic. Yeah, but where them fucking funds going? Let's go look into your personal bank accounts. Let's go look into your shit while you so busy in somebody else's stuff. Let's look into yours. While you too busy trying to take somebody else's stuff and using storage units. While we going ahead and using church fundings, because shit, it's too many front shots that I could be pointing out that fuck up everybody's fucking money. Because a mental patient, I'm not one. It will require for you to get a physical, to see me face to face, eye to eye. Psychiatrist or psychologist. Not using the YouTube live stream video to do this shit because telehealth can manipulate any fucking thing. Because you want to know the beauty of being a psychologist or psychiatrist, you must be able to see them more than 3 times before you go ahead and diagnose. You realize that, right? And those sessions have to last over an hour. The first 3 sessions must be an hour before they can fully, properly diagnose. You realize that, right? But they got to physically be in your presence. Not telehealth, because telehealth can easily be manipulated. Why? Because we are in the era of artificial intelligence where now we can use voice box or artificial voice control to dictate what somebody's actually saying. We can manipulate that stuff all day long, right? You realize that, right? Also, shit, this also brought to my attention where Sheila was using Bobby Lee Rawls' cousin to do notary. So you get motherfuckers to lose their jobs and careers and shit like that and talking about, yeah, Sharita, she signed it before. And she was like, well, girl, you know, I can do this for you real quick. You know, you signed this for us before. But your circuit courts, Ninth Circuit Court went on ahead and took that false report from Sheila and the DCF worker and those false calls from Veronica Lynn and, you know, James Henry Taylor from all the way from Tennessee. Now we're in federal situations. We're in federal situation shit. July 2020 and 2021, when I'm sitting there looking into my Medicaid case, and the beauty of that situation is that they sent the paperwork to show that Ross View address from Clarksville, Tennessee again. That shit worked real fucking perfectly in my favor because somebody was like, Because that, on them recorded lines where I'm asking, well, why is the address from Clarksville on this case? And that motherfucker was really trying to figure out how they can clean that shit up. And it was like, no way of cleaning it up. Shit, the only way to clean that up was to say that my kids didn't exist. You see? But I don't feel you that ignorant. I don't feel somebody that motherfucking ignorant. But then at the same fucking time, there's a possibility these motherfuckers that ignorant. That would literally mean that my kids don't exist now. Though, to make me look like I'm fucking crazy is to say that my kids don't exist. How you gonna do that? That's the only fucking way that you gonna get away with some dumb shit. But even then, you can't get away with that shit. Oh, we're gonna, okay, well, you decide to do that shit. At that point, shit, the good guys of the feds got a case. We're left in a dilemma, guys. Are we gonna allow these motherfuckers or shit? You could allow the stupid motherfuckers to do this shit. Fake fucking go ahead and give them advisory to say, yeah, they look like a great job. Y'all collect that insurance or whatever. You got to leave her alone, though. But that type of shit right there. But you going to keep allowing these motherfuckers to stalk me because shit, Clarksville, Tennessee, been fucking that private investigator that they hired from Montgomery County in Nashville and from Vanderbilt been stalking the fuck out of me for years. In that caravan that's all the way back here in the back of my, where I stay right now. Somebody was like, God damn. Because that's where the fuck they've been meeting up at. Somebody was like, But some of them are over here running a motherfucking sex ring. It's where my building is. About 2 to 3 buildings over is some kids in that motherfucking building. There's some kids in that building. Shit is on no motherfucker either in the building over or right next to me that they be using discreet neighbors meetups and trying to get their neighbors and stuff like that to come meet up and come to their house to come screw with them, have 3-ways, or when the husband away, they mess with these little escorts and stuff like that and send him videos while he at work and shit. Yeah, somebody be feeling like, oh, ain't nobody gonna know this. No, motherfucker, I know it. It's just shit. If I ask you politely, when a motherfucker, these are like fucking kids when you can't gentle parent them. You can't be gentle fucking nice to them. If I'm saying leave me the fuck alone, leave me alone. But if I tell y'all bitch ass to leave me the fuck alone, that's when we listen. Oh, look, we're going to use her with the baby. You can't use fucking erratic behavior on someone that don't even live by societal norms. Societal norms would say, you shouldn't be out. I mean, you could be gay. Everybody can be gay. Love who you love. But motherfucker, God forbid that you sitting there like it just is what the fuck it is. Do you look cutesy? Why would you? Motherfucker, do you do it or not? To them, that's not societal normal. It's not normal to do that. It's not normal for you to be okay with the acceptance of somebody taking away something or doing certain things to you. It's not normal. No, it's just not normal to your ass because you like to hide, you like to fake, you like to go put on a fucking facade. Being fake is just not in me. Now, playing along to go along with your shit, are we playing a game or not? Because it's like, I'm more of the serious type, but if, playing a game requires you to play pretend, right? Pretend as you don't know what the hell it is that they do. Pretend as if you ain't ever had a fucking government or a federal job too. When they train your ass for this type of shit. When they low-key train your ass for this. When you're trained to fucking observe this type of stuff. And you're trained, like you learn every day from certain people like, damn, I might not want to have to see that. Okay, I might need to pay attention to that. These are fucking people that don't pay attention to none of this shit. I'm going to believe a lot because you was already looking to go against that person and you don't even know why you're going against that person, but somebody told you because they went to the church and you trying to play holier than now. A motherfucker playing holier than now be a motherfucker that got more shit to fucking hide. I learned that shit a long time ago. You acting like your ass didn't cuss before? You acting like your ass didn't even turn up the motherfucking 40 bottles, them E&J's, that brandy before you got along. Well, I went to college. Straight out of high school, I went into the church school. Motherfucker, you probably was the biggest motherfucking thought in that goddamn school. Oh, I didn't think about none of that stuff until I got married. Okay, are you Steve Farkin? Or Farnick, or whatever the fuck his name is? Okay, maybe that motherfucker, he ain't had a, well, I just used the gym. Or maybe he was just a kid that actually, but more often than not, sometimes I used to still be suspicious of them motherfuckers because they got habits. They just ain't talking about it. Oh God, I'm just fighting the fact that I want to jerk off right now. But I gotta have some discipline. Hey, motherfucker, it's just shit happens. If you gotta do that shit, it's a natural motherfucking cause of the body. Shit, I'm pretty sure before the fucking cavemen was doing that shit, they had to get their fucking rocks off. So shit, more often than not, you dealing with cavemen, cause shit, a caveman, you know, shit, women had periods. They didn't know they was having periods. It was cave times, okay? The fuck, somebody was like, God damn, lady, listen. I ain't shit fucking listen, goddamn it. Look, it's like, I be telling you, I swear to God, it'd be like, I wish I could just be fucking mad enough or just fucking angry because it's like, the stupidity of what people do is just like, you really expect for somebody to, like, I really want to forget that shit happened. Just give me what the fuck I'm due. Give me my motherfucking kids. Like, I damaged these motherfuckers enough. But, I mean, whatever the fuck is the hold up and who's the hold up, please put me in front of these motherfuckers. I guarantee these motherfuckers was shit on their motherfucking selves. The silence will kill them more than not. Cause you ain't gonna convince me. Oh, you need to talk to. I ain't gotta talk to not a motherfucking person. I don't know who the fuck told you that. That's your mother. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. If she's supposed to be the mother, that bitch in there. Like what? That's your father. Is the nigga dead? Shit, that's equivalent to. You ain't got it. That motherfucker went to go get some milk and he ain't come back. Y'all know the black jokes are how it goes. Oh, they went, you know what black fan was. What's the difference between black people and everything? Hey, Dad! You see, like, motherfucker, like, it ain't no motherfucking daddy issue, because shit, daddy issues will require for you to still not have no self-esteem, self-respect, and know exactly where you're going, having goals, ambitions, and where your life is headed. Not to mention, you don't know how to take accountability, responsibility. Go ahead and do that, because I'm not blaming nobody for nothing. Because shit, if it wasn't for anything that I went through up until this motherfucking point, I wouldn't be fucking grateful for all those fucking experiences. Because if I wouldn't do life all over again. I would do that shit all over again times 10. I wish I had learned this shit before. Or understood it. Or if I had the right people to say, hey, you dealing with this type of diagnosis, you know you're going to have to handle life. These are the type of skills you need to learn. This is the type of support you need to have. This is appropriate of knowing what friendship is. The world taught me. And the world is cold in the motherfucker, so shit. Either you can deal with it or you keep a distance. These are motherfuckers you want to keep getting closer and closer, and your ass getting burned. You getting your ass smacked every fucking time because you shouldn't know that. So I'm going to get people to say that you're harassing my police. I'm going to get them to say that you're stalking us. I'm going to go ahead and tell the court to rule against you. Really? With all the hard fucking evidence and facts where, you know, if the person is really doing their fucking job, they going to be able to figure out the shit appropriately. Like I said, they thought they was the shit. Veronica swore up and down that bitch knew me, and I had knew her since we was at Knightsville High School. The beauty of that shit is you learn the person, you learn how they move, you learn the career, the jobs, the shit they into. Shit, I learned everything about that bitch. Oh, because she struggled with acceptance. She struggled with her identity. She struggled with people rejecting her. She struggled with a lot of shit. I already know that bitch's weakness. I already know how to fucking trigger that hoe. But the beauty of the shit is, I'm really like looking for you to go ahead. Girl, ain't nobody worried about that. To her, she thought it was like, she didn't know what she had. Bitch, I know exactly what the fuck I had. I just spend my time going ahead and figuring out more or less which people were always trying to look for my motherfucking weakness. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You keep your enemies close, right? You keep your friends close, your enemies closer, because sometimes a fucking friend will still betray you, right? It'll be your friends that will betray you, but shit, family do this shit too. And in my fucking experience, it was all of them motherfuckers. So the joy of it is, I don't want to be your fucking friend. I'll be the first person to tell you I don't want to be your friend. Or I'll be the first person to tell you I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good friend. Girl, quit playing. I ain't really fucking playing with you though, but you want to be here, shit, that's the choice of yours. But at the same time you here, I'm not going to treat you wrong. I ain't going to treat you bad. But however, I know you here for the fucking agenda, so I'm more or less just trying to see how fucking far you going to go with the shit. More or less. Because more often than not, it'd be more fucking weak ass people drawn to me than anything, that they still dealing with stuff. Self-identity. They don't know what they like. They struggle with job, acceptance, parents being, rejecting to them. They got drug habits, bad habits. They're hanging with the wrong crowd. They don't know what a fucking friend is. They don't know what love is. Shit, they barely practice their motherfucking religion and shit like that appropriately. I tend to just say that broke down fucking politicians, people with weird, odd fetishes and shit like that. If a motherfucker, depending on what type of person it is, the older person, I know they got some weird ass motherfucking fetish. I know for a fucking fact. I know you got a weird ass fucking fetish. Depending on who they are, what they look like, where they come from, the jobs and everything, education levels, all that shit is a fucking factor. All of that. The type of friends, if they trying to be in front of you whenever they church friends are not around, more often than not, if they be sitting there like, yeah, go to church or shit like that, or they talk about their parents being in church or some shit like that, you already gonna know what's up. You gonna know what's up, more or less. And that shit ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Shit, at this fucking point, like, everyday shit, all they making this shit more beautiful for me. Like, you want me to cry in front of you? Because shit, that require for me to have an emotion and for me to give a fuck about what you saying. Because shit, at the end of the day, whenever the shit gonna come my way, because it's coming one way or another. It's coming one way or another. Because some of these people, they feel like they're not touched. Because I'm telling you, if you sitting here dealing with people in the fucking underground world, and the moment that they fucking figure out, like, she ain't fucking lying, a lot of y'all motherfuckers got bad motherfucking problems. I don't give a fuck. You could be the fucking Kardashian fucking family right the fuck now. Motherfucker don't feel like ain't can't nobody get fucking touched. You could be Tyler, the Creator. You could be motherfucking, shit, whatever the fuck you feel like you want to call yourself, old powerful, old fucking mighty. Anybody is capable of being fucking touched. Well, I could get a high security team, shit. The motherfucker on the county had a high security team. That nigga still died. I own this corporations and this type of shit. Well, shit. That motherfucker still do that, but you want to keep creating obstacles. The bank people and shit like that. Somebody's on to that bank shit. Somebody is really onto that bank shit. If you work for the Veterans Affairs, they on to y'all shit. The same motherfuckers shit. The beauty of this probe, the person that took my information for E-Trades and Weeble, count your days. Because it's like a motherfucker, like, you know how to day trade shit? Day trading is so fucking easy. I don't know why fucking people make that shit fucking difficult. Somebody was like, oh, let me go. So she knew, yeah, I know that y'all took that shit from the day trading shit. And try to utilize that. The one girl was a girl James was fucking with back in Clarksville. That's where it was like, oh, I want to say it's like one of her cousins, because I want to say the girl is like Korean and white or some shit like that. She like either Korean, Chinese, Japanese. She's one of those, and then white. But it's like, you know how like certain times like the families don't really be close like that and shit like that. She had used those folks to go ahead and try to get the information, the Social Security and shit like that, to go do the shit that they've been doing to sell the information on the black market. It ain't no motherfucking secret. Like, to this day, these would be motherfuckers be like, how are you? It ain't no secret to the shit. When you grow up around this shit, it's just, are you done yet? Shit, you got a better chance locking these motherfuckers up. They fucking up y'all organizations where y'all could be doing that to other motherfuckers, but shit, I am not the one to do that shit. You got a better chance of the motherfuckers that you paying to come my way, shit. You would have got away with these motherfuckers, shit. Half of their motherfucking relationships is on the string anyway. They hanging on by a fucking thread. Shit, they be one fucking situation from having a fucking psychotic break, a mental breakdown, shit, even taking their own fucking self out. So shit, you would have had gained way much fucking more money. Even the motherfuckers in the church, y'all would have had more fucking chances of collecting a whole bunch of money in the motherfuckers. Oh, we lost all these people, bitch. The money I would have been making from the funeral home based off these motherfucking funerals and these motherfuckers right here. Let alone shit making money in the fucking police fucking system. You know what I'm saying? Like how many people getting locked up and shit. I would have been one paid motherfucker in this situation. You would have had a better chance of these fucking dumb motherfuckers that you paying to do part of y'all gang stalking program. Y'all picked the dumbest motherfuckers this year. Over the last fucking, I'm gonna say over the last 11 years, you picked the dumbest motherfuckers in the weakest links of this situation. Y'all picked the weakest motherfucker. Somebody born in 74. It's like, how? Wait a minute, shawty. How long? Ain't no motherfucker, how long, motherfucker? Like, the shit is like, I would be mad at the motherfucker if I had to be the criminal in this situation. And I gotta, y'all sitting here talking about, go look at her, right? I would be one pissed off motherfucker, even if I had put investments in there to do this shit, and it's like, okay, it seemed like it was working for a little bit. Hold up. The moment that a motherfucker start hitting on some shit they know, the second time that motherfucker hit on it, and I'm not fit to let that shit be a third time that you gonna tell me some shit that is too motherfucking accurate for, hold up, motherfucker, shut this shit down. What the fuck? That right there and then, that wasn't no motherfucking investment. And now at the time, once you tell me something the third time, I'm fit to look at all the motherfucking people you had paid, all the shit that you sat there and put in the motherfucking way. Ain't no fucking way they gonna know how my operation worked, yours did it, how they did it, the laws and regulations to the shit, how they sit there and tell you how the system work on the inside at the hospital, the insurance, the funeral home. Shit, they can fucking tell me how we move the kids, how we move the guns, the drugs, what locations, what plazas, what hotels we using, down to what type of judges, lawyers, what type of, how we pay them with the kickback, how the hell we utilize the commissioner, the senator, how we move the money, how we utilize the hospital. Ain't no fucking way you fit to convince me to sit here and keep trying to fuck with a person like that. Because the biggest part of the shit is, if I could tell you on the inside, hey, let me tell you how this shit gonna go real quick. See, your bottom bitches, because like I made it very clear, the bottom bitches ain't bottom bitching no more. They doing a lot of bitching though, but they ain't bottom bitching. Oh, you remember your little sluts, the ones that are happy and free and joyous to go ahead and do the back page and OnlyFans and feel like, ooh, I'm famous. Bitch, you only gonna be famous to know that your cootie mama is used for the world to still fucking utilize. Yeah, shawty, the one that loves to say, yo, cootie mama, oh, she got bulimia and stuff like that, and she feel like she better than me. Quit hiding your face. You look like motherfucking Michelle or Leslie and shit like that. How she paid you, though. But yeah, she went on ahead and paid you to go ahead and do certain things in a particular way, strange for a little piece of change. That's what you want to be known for, your legacy to be known. Oh, they were just a dope, entertainer. That's what you known for? You don't want to be known for that you actually was looking to change the world. Well, I took the money that I did this, but did you do anything fucking better? So you was only good for laying on your back on the law. Oh, well, I do YouTube. Okay, YouTube is only cool until you get found out that you're copying someone and you lying on someone and utilizing somebody's life story as a reason to go ahead and do that other people can resonate, but you're not sitting there making sure that you give them advice on how to change their life, what to look for, what warning signs, what type of shit, and what's coming on after it. You see? You could be accurate about the bullshit, but can you be accurate about the precise guidance about how to work through that shit, who you report the shit to, how it needs to be fucking reported, especially when you dealing with fucking people on high official. But however, these will be motherfucking shit. Long shit, I signed an NDA shit. He could punch me in my face every day. That's an 80K every day. Oh, he giving me 80,000. You ain't got no fucking self-respect or self-esteem. So you'll be a motherfucker that'll lie every fucking day to get away with the bullshit that you do. So shit. Who got low self-esteem and who really is the mental patient? You got to be a mental patient that want to get your ass beat just to get a fucking paycheck. That's sad. Oh, you gonna be willing to sell your cootie cat just to go ahead and feel like you famous? Motherfucker, I don't need the fucking fame or the clout. Really, I just want to be left the fuck alone. I need my peace. I need my motherfucking silence. And dealing with fucking humans, this is the reason why people be like, you weird. How the fuck I'm weird when, motherfucker, do you see what the fuck I'm coming from and dealing with? I'm tired. Cause shit, being happy, shit is a little bit difficult. Why you look so mean? Bitch, why the fuck are you here in my face? How did you find me? Did I meet you in this place, or was it here? Were you here by coincidence? That's why motherfuckers be like, why are you so mean? When life be fucking lifing, and somebody is shit, most of the time I don't want to fucking smile. I'm smiling on the inside. I'm at peace. God damn it. Shit, I like to have more peaceful fucking conversations with my goddamn self than it is with other fucking human beings, because this type of shit right here, shit, God forbid that you want to celebrate something. These be bitches that be like, oh, they think they better than us because they know how to get good grades in college. Well, bitch, have you even aspired to go to fucking college? Well, I think now I want to be, go practice psychology after going ahead and tricking and your pussy hole is tired. It got too fucking loose. You ain't got no walls in that motherfucker. Oh, I'm tired of going to the yacht parties and going to Miami. You got Louis Coochie, or you got Louis Booty Hole. Oh, I got to go sleep with Rick Ross, y'all. Okay. I don't give a fuck if you slept with that motherfucker. Fuck that got to do with anything. We just know why that motherfucker go through so many fucking women. Shit, if it's every fucking woman and they start going to young women shit, and more often than not, if he can't keep a motherfucking woman, you already know he looking for his man. He just need the image of no one knowing that he fuck with men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, it's 2025. It's 2025. Oh, people always thought I was weird. Shit, everybody gonna think you motherfucking weird. Shit, they be thinking women are weird for watching the same sex type of porn with men. It's a ding-a-ling. It's natural. If you love men and everything about a man, shit, we don't care. All we know is it actually stands up. Not these motherfuckers portraying and gotta pop pills and shit talking about I got erectile dysfunction. Motherfucking ain't erectile dysfunction. Motherfucker, you thinking about another nigga while you sit here screwing on that woman. Tell that woman the truth. It's gonna kill her self-esteem. That bitch need her self-esteem killed sometimes. Cause trying to kill mine, shit, you gonna be more sad and depressed than anything. I got over that shit a long time ago. Shit, motherfuckers was still thinking to this day that, oh, she was so depressed, and no, motherfucker, the only depression was that I was getting more angry and angry at myself, and the only thing I could do was comfort myself with fucking food versus sitting there and saying, Rita, you gonna eat yourself away, but then it's like you gaining a lot of fucking weight, and you know you hate weight on your fucking body, because I'm usually a person that loves to be I'm a fucking gym rat. And I can't go to the gym. That's why I be pissed off. I love to go to the gym in peace. I don't like to fucking be bothered. I don't want to talk to you. Don't look at me. Leave me the fuck alone, right? And then the moment that like, some people be like, oh, they're acting like they're sexually frustrated. Bitch, there's too many fucking vibrators in the world to be sexually frustrated about any fucking thing. He ain't going to give it up shit naturally. If you know you got a drive, mine's is fucking high. That man ain't giving it up shit, and he only doing it once. You ain't for me. Go somewhere else. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Oh, that's enough. And then he talking about don't touch me. Oh, bruh, yeah, you want to make get on. I want to apologize to a motherfucker who gives a shit about your lies. Shit, more often than not, it's certain things you can fucking learn. Shit, how many fucking times they want to become allies, work with friends and shit like that, and motherfuckers sitting there thinking they got a gift. Motherfucker, if he was worthy to keep, he'll still fucking be here. More often than not, most often they're not fucking worthy to stay. Oh, I left because, okay, I don't give a fuck why you left. Oh, but you were crying. Motherfucker, the only fucking tears that I'm mad as fuck, and then I lost every fucking thing in my kids, motherfucker. Giving a man a time of day will be a fucking joke. And sitting there trying to be a friend with a fucking female, I'd be damned. Shit, I'd rather fucking cry alone and deal with my shit by my goddamn self than sitting there investing and hoping that I'm supposed to trust into a fucking psychiatrist or psychologist that will sit there and put your ass in certain programs without your fucking permission. Shit, I had to listen. I had more fucking men run off on the fucking plug and do that shit over some fucking dingling, over a low life dick at that. That was the funny part. Like, you wanted me to feel some type of way, and you messing with what type of female? Okay, I know that one is a trick, but you went ham because secretly you was trying to do that for that other man. Oh baby, listen, I ain't concerned. That's why hurting my feelings. Good luck with that. Cause shit, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, I'm gonna have to be prepared for some bullshit. Cause if they allow this type of bullshit, and it's like, oh, we're gonna act like we're not giving her, attention. We're not gonna pay her no attention. Motherfucker, keep doing that. Please do. But shit, justice will be served one way or another. Y'all sitting here, y'all are fucking disrespecting karmic law, universal law, and spiritual law. Shit, that shit manifesting on the physical. That right there, you already hit the 3 fucking fates. And once you go ahead and disobey the 3 fucking fates, it ain't no it's now going to come in your fucking physical. Shit, I know I'm as innocent, and y'all allow fucking people to make fake pages, fake shit like this, and then make fake narratives. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. I only have here. But the person that's sitting here trying to use my damn content, what they doing? Are we going to use blackout messages and make it seem like it's this? Or are we going to use AI and change it a little bit, or you can paraphrase it so they don't know that you're taking their messages? So we're going to make her look crazy in the meantime. We're going to make her seem like she's crazy in the meantime. We're going to go ask, Bahid, or we're going to ask Ahmed and them to go ahead and help us do the artificial intelligence to make it seem like she's dealing with this and that nobody loves her, or she's not lovable. Bitch, do better. Who's not fucking lovable? Because trying to convince somebody that I'm not lovable, motherfucker, it's too fucking difficult to not love me. But at the same fucking time, motherfuckers that choose to fucking hate me, shit. What type of hate? You got hate for women? You hate vagina? You hate actual soft emotion and people giving a shit about you? That right there is the thing. You hate fucking people helping you correct yourself so you can live better, so you can have a better fucking life. You just hate that. You just hate the fact that somebody could have patience and passion for certain things in fucking life. You just hate that because you didn't get to live your glory days. For somebody, this shit is striking the nerve right now. For Patrick Monique Luter to have this, oh, it's my daughter, and you grabbing your nutsack every time you say in a person's name, nigga, you got a fucking fetish, you weird fucking, look like a goddamn turtle. Like the disgust I feel anytime I see that fucking man, me seeing that motherfucker on my fucking social media last night, it was just like, ew, this motherfucker is a stalker, like, ew. And it's like, I guess they know when they can spot another motherfucker that's be on the type of time that they own, that they'll do that shit. That's why it's like, I ain't worried about no fucking man. Or either you here just to be a spy, because shit, I like to have my own. It ain't even a like. I love having my own. I saw too many motherfucking women sit there and get taken advantage of where, oh, I'll take care of you. Shit, there wasn't no motherfucking taking care of. That's why I love my own shit. And that's how I knew when the motherfuckers was trying to pull that shit. Like, you can push them into a submission so you can do what it is that you want to do. So she, make sure she don't have no food because she got no choice to depend on you. Motherfucker, the fact that you did that fucking bum ass shit is even more of a reason why I will not ever trust a fucking man to sit there and do shit for me. Let me surprise you to take you to dinner. No. Let me cook for you. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you. Shit, you can't even convince me. Oh, let's go celebrate with the homegirls. I'm cool off of that. But I see you. Shit, I'll go to a motherfucking celebration with a motherfucker, but I won't eat your food. I won't drink what you giving me. Shit, I'll make sure I feed and drink for my motherfucking self before I come. I'll come if I decide to, but to eat, drink, and nah. Trust and believe me, I can have my own goddamn fun, but a man take care of me, I'm cool. I'm cool. Keep your money, boo. Keep your money, boo. Shit, that'll be a situation where it gotta be in my motherfucking bank account and I ain't got no fucking way to send it back to you because I don't know who sent it type shit. But that ain't some shit that ever fucking happened. It's 2025, motherfuckers ain't doing that shit. And more often than not, if they doing that shit, it comes with something. They want something from you. More often than not, men, they want you to give up your goods. They give you money, they gonna want you to give up your goods. That's all that is. That's why it's like, I'm cool. Cause I ain't seen one fucking man in this fucking day age in 2025. We don't have no real fucking men protectors at all. I ain't seen them. If I ain't seen them, ain't none out here that's real talking about I protect mine, motherfucker. You protecting all right. You protect the motherfuckers to keep that secret. So that's why I don't get bothered by none of this. It's like more heartache and loss than anything. Shit, I trust God and myself. I can trust myself before I'll trust a motherfucking another human being. I swear for God, I'll trust my goddamn self. Shit, trusting a human. Shit, even your own fucking kids could betray you. No, they can't. You sure? I'm tired of my dad being abusive and using the church to do this shit. If you motherfuckers tell on they family, it's gonna start happening. 571 or 715, we got Nashville. 571, we got like Texas or Arizona. Like we got the West Coast. Okay, yeah. So we got West Coast people in this energy right now. We got Tennessee people in the energy. We got 512, 571. $215. Definitely on this 215 area code. It's conversation. So when we get area codes, there's conversation going on. Yeah, people are talking. I'm talking about Justice League type people. This could be people part of this swinger community. This is also people that are part of churches and stuff like that. We also got somebody could work in concrete or something like that. We got people that are in official positions, royalty, legal judges and stuff like that. There's conversation going on. We also got people of organizations and societies. We also got people in real estate. Definitely we got religious people having a conversation. Somebody sit here like she know a whole bunch of truth. I do. Shit, I am not meant to be on YouTube to talk about this. I would really love for my messages to come out a lot fucking healthier and stuff like that, but it seems like it's a lot of unhealthy ass fucking people that keep coming to my channel, that keep trying to. I'm 100% sure once I go ahead, somebody could be watching me from Louisiana, somebody could be 50 years old or something like that. But whoever it is that's watching right now, I'm picking up on all y'all fucking energy. The more y'all sit here trying to, I'm gonna make sure nobody sees her. Shit, the more y'all talking about you don't want nobody to see me, but y'all still sending people from the fucking Facebook group. Y'all still sending people from, this organization or from this state. Like, okay, well today we're gonna send people from Texas, and y'all gotta make sure that y'all keep control over the Wi-Fi because we got people on the ground. We got them all in Melbourne. 717 512. But y'all, all these fucking people, y'all sitting here giving up y'all position. So whether you are a good guy or a bad guy, I don't know who the fuck you are. All I know is I'm telling the truth. That's all the fuck I know. So I can't give two shits about what somebody doing. I really can't. And it sure the fuck ain't no time or no fucking place to be sitting here be worried about no motherfucking relationship or trying to be in a relationship with somebody at all. Shit, I could just sit here and say what I look for or hope to, come into, but shit. At any given time, I'm not even worried about that shit. Because the shit that I witnessed yesterday, I was just like, ugh. Somebody 42 that's in this fucking group or whatever, authority figure, sitting here, something about sexual prowess or something like that. Like, sir, get that shit out of your motherfucking mind. These are motherfuckers that don't know how to court women, things like that. Motherfucker McDonald's, Olive Garden, no motherfucking shit. Run that shit. Shit, reproduction abuse in the worst way. That's doing the pap smear, stealing people's eggs and stuff like that for fertility treatments, IVF. I was so fucking tired of that shit. Talking about, oh, we was just playing. Motherfucker, you ain't motherfucking playing because I'm 100% sure them same little girls that they brought to the motherfucking place, they do my blood and do the DNA on them goddamn kids. That'll be right there enough for fucking people to realize, like, oh shit, that's what it is. Keep trying to create an obstacle and challenges. Because somebody's trying to trap somebody in fear that they're going to lock them up. 518-851. Somebody could be born in 51, 1981. (1985), 1988, 89. We got a blonde hair or a brunette or a black hair female that's born in 89. Brown hair, blonde hair man born in 88. Or somebody could have long hair. Somebody born in 91, 1995, 98, 93. Why would you create obstacles and challenges and be scared about going to jail for the shit that you're doing? Because somebody is literally over here messing with somebody that's by themselves, hoping that they could create an obstacle and challenge. Whoever this person born in 1998, 1988, and 1981 and 85. These are the main people doing this shit. Somebody's birthday is on the 15th, the 18th, the 19th. Someone born in 91, 95, and 98, 80, 88, 89, 81, and 85. But causing blockages on help assistance, trying to keep someone from speaking about what it is. Somebody keep getting upset because it's like, long as she don't talk about the pillar, about masonry or the sorority or fraternity entrance and stuff like that. It's too fucking easy. Somebody could also be fully aware, like she knows her shit. Religious aspect. Somebody, even if it's a Vatican fucking person or a priest or a pope, they're going into their fucking vote and realizing like she know what she talking about. Somebody's getting a call about that shit right now. Because someone's thought about what they thought they circulated and what nobody gonna catch on to, that what y'all did to me fucking last year, 2022, 2002, 2008, 2018. It's crazy that it always fucking happened. That's why I won't ever fucking go party and drink with people again. Ever. Ever. Like, it's cool to go out once in a while just to go enjoy yourself or some shit like that, but kicking it with folks, you better off going ahead and paying a motherfucking stranger to be your goddamn bodyguard and go on about your motherfucking day. Hey, bodyguard, I just need you to be the lookout for this, whatever shit. Bodyguard, I just need you to look out for this shit. Because that's what the fuck their job has been to do. Shit, anything happen when the bodyguard is on motherfucking on payroll or some shit like that, that's when your ass can sue that motherfucker or put his ass the fuck down. That's the beauty in that shit. Because you're paid to be a bodyguard. Heartache and loss. Somebody that took a chance to go ahead and get along with this shit. Somebody been along with these people for the last, we got 10, 13, 14, 15 years. For somebody over the last we got over the last 3 to 21 years for a group of people that's been working together to do this shit. For somebody over 30 years. In my experience, it's been 30 years in the making. So shit, anybody up until this point, and anybody up until this current, until everything is fucking resolved in my fucking world, shit, I know this shit is still ongoing. It's gonna be ongoing. Shit, I know it's 2 court cases open, if not 3. It's about 2 to 3 of them motherfuckers going. But the beauty of it is, it's like, shit, they ain't talking to me physically, so whoever they got in them courthouses, or they allowing to sign off on some stuff, or trying to say that they physically are me, shit. Let's see how this pan out. Let's see if we actually have good people in the system, which I doubt it, but shit. It is what it is, because like I said, justice will be served one way or another, whether it's going to be a street justice or a court of law. I know I'm going to get my justice one fucking way or another. And it ain't got to be by my motherfucking hands. I could care two shit. Somebody, oh, such and such passed away. Okay, shit, what you calling me for? Shit, if I ain't hold no relevance in their motherfucking life, shit, the relevance that you will serve today, shit, you'll be there. But if you're not there, why should I care? But I know what I do care about every fucking day that there's a fucking delay is every day there's a fucking chance that I won't get to hear or see from my kids, and I know they're not fucking safe. I know my kids are not safe right now. But it's a game for every fucking body because they so fucking greedy for money. But let it be they motherfucking kids. Let it be they grandkids. Let it be their wife or their motherfucking husband. Because it is about to be theirs. Because every day that there's a fucking delay, somebody gonna lose somebody every fucking day. For somebody, whoever is real fucking close, they part of this pillar and they was causing blockages, trying to keep me from reading or doing certain shit. They gonna lose a lot of motherfucking people. Starting today. I'm here somebody in the next 24 hours, for somebody in the next hour to 6 hours. They gonna know exactly what the fuck it is. You gonna lose a life. Like, it's gonna be, either it's gonna be shed blood, they're gonna pass away, it's gonna be unprecedented, they not ready for it. Whoever birthday is on February 9th, 1st, or the 18th. We got July 2nd, July 1st, 2nd, 8th, 9th, 21st, or the 28th, or the 20th. Count your days. Count your motherfucking days. Either jail or a grave. Those are the only options you got. And I don't mean it ain't even spiritual no more. Now what was spiritual is now about to be physical. Where you wanted to affect how somebody spoke, or their heart, or their spiritual, or wanted somebody to be in a heartache and loss, somebody gonna be in a way worse shit. Cause shit, I'm trying to get that to do that happen to me, baby, it ain't. Cause you already want to cause catastrophe, fuck up somebody's fucking money, want to go ahead and stop somebody from having a positive movement forward. It's your turn. Somebody intervened on a spiritual union, trying to operate in the shadow about this shit, and you thought you were successful. Be patient. Intuitively, shit. Harmony is harmony. You can't break what is already meant to be written. But I ain't even fucking concerned about that shit. I could give two shits about that. And a lot of people could be fully aware I don't really care for this shit. Now it's one of those, this is justifiable reason where people be like, I don't know what people, it ain't about mommy issues, it ain't about daddy issues. It's about how the fuck people got through that shit, who the fuck was there, how many people helped you to get through that, who was standing next to you, who was protecting you. And when you got to sit there and go through that shit by your motherfucking self, fight to heal, fight to go ahead and just be in a fucking place of shit. I can only be in control of me. That's it. I can only be in control of Sharita. Y'all gonna do some fuck shit. You gonna look to go ahead and provoke you. But however, I understand at the same time, you don't fight fire with fire, or do you? You can't fight fire with fire. But if you are the fire, shit, I come with the smoke, right? You don't have the extinguisher because you like to play in the fucking fire. These would be people that don't have real fucking genuine, wisdom, and be thinking they know everything and want to cause mental conflict or confusion to somebody, and they end up getting fucking confused. Like, how is it? Like, motherfucker, it requires you to be intuitive. It didn't require you to be fucking using your discernment. It requires you to be in your heart space. And some of y'all motherfuckers talking about, I got heart. Shit, a heart motherfucker with heart ain't gonna be scared of some shit. Do you need your presence to be known? Hello. It's like, hello. Okay, well, the fuck? But shit, light of understanding requires the knowledge. Shit, when you trying to get away with certain shit, these will be people that feel like you don't know. Like, motherfucker, you gotta know the gang shit. You gotta know the dark arts before you know the light. And I know the darker of the darkest. How low will you go? Shit, motherfuckers take that shit beyond hell. Shit. I had to deal with a bitch that hate the fact of a person having love because nobody did allow me to do this. Bitch, you didn't ever allow it in. You was just a scary ass motherfucker with no backbone or strength. The fuck? Like, I ain't finna feel no type of way because, bitch, you sitting there holding a grudge of what your mama sold your ass for a crack rock. What the fuck that got to do with me, bitch? Y'all did the same fucking thing, and it seemed like I turned out okay. I might be mean than a motherfucker, but using religion, that shit do not fucking bother me. Somebody sit here, what the fuck you shocked for? It requires me to give a shit. And like people be like, oh, so you for real cold-hearted. It is. Shit, other than that, you allow the world to sit there and be controlling you shit. This would be a bitch that's in here, you're running after a man. My baby daddy, it's my baby daddy. Bitch, okay, go make sure you go keep control of that motherfucker. Instead of trying to keep control of who he talks to. Like, you're a weird motherfucker. Ain't nobody tell you that? Oh, I'm gonna go to the depths of the world over this man. Over a man that don't want you. He low-key might want another man, and your ass over here sitting here stalking a fucking woman. Because it's because of you. It ain't because of no fucking body. Okay, what the fuck I look like? Kelly Clarkson? Because of you, I don't know. But bitch, it look like you just don't know what the fuck to do. You lost and confused. Shit, they got a fucking cuckoo box for your ass to go motherfucking go cool the fuck down. Shit, don't nobody fucking control if a motherfucker want to go ahead and suck on some dick or not. Like, shit. Everybody want a fucking man. It's 2025. Everybody want a man, including the fucking men. So you're gonna go chase after a fucking woman for what? Bitch, you look like you're gonna have to become a fucking licking lizard if you into that shit. I'm not. Shit, I'll take my chances to be happy with a motherfucking vibrator with no fucking animals around me. If you want to be the fucking cat lady with a whole bunch of cats and dogs, baby, then that's okay. You know what I'm saying? No judgment. But quit fucking with people. And then these will be people that come over here talk about, well, God told me to tell you, bitch, did you go ahead and tell your husband what you did back in 1956? Like, shut up. Like, you be motherfuckers be working my nerves. Yeah, me and Susie, me and Susie Q, we was doing certain things, and Uriel, we're Catholic, and as Catholic girls, we shouldn't do that shit. Catholic girls are the biggest motherfucking freaks, okay? They be acting all innocent. I take care of the home, I take care of the kids. Bitch, you over there getting more coochie than a whole lot of it. They'll be like, what? Shit, you don't respect religion? Shit, you don't respect me, bitch. Respect is due to a dog, and if you ain't gonna give respect to somebody, shit, let me teach you. So don't disrespect somebody that can go ahead and disrespect you, and you gonna get offended. It requires me to be offended. Now you disrespected shit. Disrespect, they motherfucking tolerate it. And then when I go ahead and teach you how to be disrespectful respectfully, in the most disrespectful way, then it's like, oh my gosh. Because it is what the fuck it is. Find inner peace. Find fucking inner peace. Surrender to real fucking spirit. You must be spiritual before you're religious. Respect the spirit. These will be people that don't get spiritual law. So spiritual law, since we're going to disobey spiritual law, let's go ahead and make it physical. Y'all be great.